trains become less comfortable the further east I ride. In China, they must be, I hate to think. The countryside makes up for it, I must admit. I'm told there is no corner of the continent more wild. What's more, I am the owner of a crucifix of late. A gypsy woman gave me it too. If I heard her broken German right, to stave off any wolves, goblins. After all, it is the eve of dear St. George's feast. These simple country folk believe that evil spirits really walk the earth tonight. When I told her that I was headed to the castle of the Count, I'm sure I heard her gasp. And then she crossed herself before she placed the trinket in my hand. The horses trot at such a pace that every passenger aboard this carriage seems on edge. They peer outside to watch the sun dissolve behind the ledge that marks the Bargo Pass, and I could swear I heard one whisper,
God be with that man.
And he looked right at me. The evening's vespers ended when the carriage halted, and the nervous driver practically ejected my belongings. With a quiver in his voice, he bid the team continue. Then I stood, for all I knew, abandoned in the Transylvanian wood. I listened for the rumble of a carriage, but instead I heard the baleful howling of a wolf. I turned my head to find a carriage waiting. How it got there, I don't know. The silent driver took my bags. He wore his hat so low that I could scarcely see his face. He cracked his whip, and off we went. The moonlight skimmed the jagged trees. The road was rough and badly overgrown. In time, my foolish eyes played tricks on me, and I could see the bluish flames that fix the points where gold is said to rest, according to local superstition. And finally, the carriage drew beside a castle wall. The driver had my bags unpacked before I had caught my breath. Without so much a looking back, he led the team away. I stood outside the massive door and wondered if I ought to give the thing a knock. Before I could decide, I heard it open with a solemn creak. I looked inside and waited for a voice within to speak. Hello?
Good evening, Mr. Hart. Welcome to my home.
A silhouetted figure,
And a free,
carved in stone.
and may you leave a portion of the happiness you bring.